Hello, session 2, Penumbra Overture. It's the very next day. What are we going and doing? Well, presumably we're still lingering through here. Yeah, down this way, I reckon. Nice. An electric fence, and it's been put up recently. Better find a way to get over. Place in a serious state. Did that railing come off through disrepair, or was it ripped off? Where does the other way lead? Yeah. Oh, more flares. Big barrel. And a whole bunch of planks. Oop. Anyway. Did what I wanted it to do. Can we go through there? Or would it be better to go the other way? Oh, sorry. We'll go through this way. Cool. Got enough of these, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, so I had my root canal today. That's the day it is. That was fun. Nah, it was alright. Could have gone better because I now need to have tooth extraction. How sad. But still. Oh, camel, keep them aligned. Yeah, a little bit, but it needs to be done. Otherwise it'll just get worse and worse. It's not decay though, no, something else. It's what's called resorption, where the body cells attacks the tooth. Oh well. Oh, that's helpful. Why do you have to go and do that? Oh dear. Come on. Oh, will it work this way? No. Is the box going to make it worse? Could be. Put a box over there. Just use the planks and the sandbags. Or whatever. Bags of cement or whatever it is. Is there a third one I could use? Oh, hello. There is. Try this one for size. Go on. Over you go. Good enough. The box might come in handy a little bit as well. Well, and the planks actually, now that I think about it. Create a little bridge. You could probably just jump over and just suck up the little bit of damage, but might be nice to not have to worry about that. Keep the box there. Bit elaborate. But better safe than sorry. One more for luck. Yeah, at least the gumball and abscess is, well, drained for now. Hopefully they'll vanish in their own time, but have to wait and see. Not too sure what caused it. I didn't ask, but it might just be one of those things. But I was nervous, because of course you are, but it was alright. Ah. That's not helpful. Well, we did it. Yeah. No thanks. Explosives! I'm gonna get in now. Well, the door's weak and old. Yeah, smash it down. Cannonballs. Or cherry bombs. Very small explosives. You call that, well... I mean, a grenade is a bit smaller than that. I thought these were cannonballs. Though quite why you'd have some here, I have no idea, so... Well done. Good thinking there. Not. Bit of dynamite. And more painkillers. Cherry bombs. So this is what cherry bombs are. I'll have to look at the cherry bombs in the Fallout games. Because I thought they were, well, small. Gunpowder keg. Only small hole for the top. Not big enough to reach in. No, but I can use the cotton string. Hole's too small to thread the string for... Really? How thick's the string? What can I... Soaked in backstring, so the gunpowder should stick, or rather, I really pray the gunpowder sticks. Yeah. The hole's too small to thread the string through. That'll work. Dry gunpowder. Right, with any luck, one fuse ready to go. Sweet. So that gives us dynamite and a nice long fuse. I try not to be in the habit of handling old explosives, but I guess needs must. But wouldn't the dynamite have a fuse on it? Or is it not enough time? I don't know. Wait, don't tell me there's another dog around here. Hope not. No, hang on. One stick of dynamite would be nowhere near enough to clear that. Remember? TNT. This is what I need. Take this over, put it into the little hole. Much like that. Yeah. So wait, I'll try not to be in the habit of handling old explosives. So what? Is that just something I can use and throw to... presumably. Run away! That'll do it. It's not much of an opening, but it'll have to do. Potholing has always terrified me. Ah, lovely drink. Oh. Don't know what I was doing there. Thought there was something underneath. When I look back, I can't think what spurred me to go deeper into the mine. Perhaps it was the arrogance at still being alive, or something as ridiculous as facing adversity and coming out on top. Now I know I would have been better off starving or being mauled to death than kick-starting the chain of events that led me to end up here, writing to you. I just hope, once you understand my story, you will have what's necessary to put an end to this tale. I certainly didn't. Aha! And there we went. There we are. There we... what? Yeah, great big containers. Nothing in them. Well, presumably you can trap the dogs in here. That's a guess. Noises down here so alien compared to the sounds, to the way sounds travel on servers. That rock form sounded organic. Yep. Found the doggos. But first of all, I want to see what's through this door. Bonk. From the look of that thing, I guess this is the control panel for that generator. Oh, batteries. Steelbird generator type 7-G. Okay. Ooh, quick start guide. Okay, we'll look at that later. The long hole. The walls of this hole aren't as uniform as the rest of the shafts. But why dig it out by hand? Generator spare parts. There's a battery symbol on this side, but it's welded tight shut. If they had some kind of machine for opening these, it's not here anymore. Some kind of protective screen, maybe? And what would it protected them from? This would be the generator. This thing's huge, must be 3.5 megawatts, but it's pretty old, certainly enough to lift a few bulbs though. Lift? Light. There, blind experimentation. The main generator won't run without its starter motor being powered. Yeah. All sorts of different symbols. Fuse. Yeah. Where? Presumably, gravity will open the box. Smack. There's the battery. Would that not be extremely heavy? Yes. Probably would be. Very strange whispering down there. I wonder if that's turn gate sort of thing. So... battery in there. Okay. Now see what the next problem is. At this generator's age, it's a wonder it sparks at all. Or your power surge. Fuse. Yeah, blown fuse. Now we'll save it. These must be tied into what's going on down here. If I keep experimenting, I may discover something useful or have a heart attack. I think we've read that before. Right. Something's gone wrong with the starter motor. I need to get that fixed. Excuse me. So now we go exploring. We need to find another fuse. I don't think there are any in there. That would be far too simple. Yeah. So I'll go. Fuses. So these 50 amp fuses, but the box is empty. Contents can't be far away. There we go. Be careful. Why? Whatever. Boom. Emergency procedures. In the event of an emergency, all mine workers are asked to follow the standard emergency procedure detailed in the leaflet provided. Rescue services will already be on their way, and so under no circumstances should employees attempt to aid colleagues themselves or contact the emergency services. The code sheet is provided for use in the extremely unlikely event that you are trapped in the mine. Yeah. I would not say that's extremely unlikely, considering it's a mine. Anyway, with no way in which to signal or otherwise contact emergency crews. In this scenario, you should ensure the stability of surrounding environment by gently tapping and feeling the rock. 2. Once you feel certain that there is no risk of a rock slide, check to see if you have any form of communications devices at hand, and attempt to send a distress signal using this code sheet. My chair is extremely squeaky. Should such a device be unavailable or damaged, begin firmly tapping out a message on the wall of the cave. Rescue crews will hear you, possibly, and arrive promptly to dig you out. And then you got the Morse code reference. Yes. ... dash ... for SOS. Well, that's universal. I think. Could be. Anyway. I know what the Morse code SOS is, and that's mostly because I have a torch that has an Morse code setting on it. For some reason. Why not, I suppose? Fuse. Right. What else can we find? There's another door and there's a box. Well, while we're over here, have a nice explore. Spare radio parts, so spare it all. Communications radio. That beeping coming from the speakers. Maybe there's someone out there after all. You're gonna do that again while I... yeah. I don't want the constant beeping while I'm reading. Foreman's warning. 12th January 72. Boys, I'd come and have a word with you myself, but I've got more important things to do than piss about making sure you're all doing your jobs properly. Now, I know there's a certain amount of camaraderie between you lot, playing pranks and jokes on each other. It comes with the territory, and that's fine. So long as you don't add me to your list. God knows you need something to keep you entertained down here. However, you all know full well that Penrose has some very deep-seated issues with his height. To anyone who thought it'd be a good idea to sabotage his generator, then hide all the spare fuses on the top shelf in the storeroom, would quite clearly need his head examined. Get me? Sorry. Then hide all the spare fuses on the top shelf in the storeroom would quite clearly need his head examined. You get me? Yeah. I added an extra word there. Anyway, I thought he was going to say would you quite something, put him back. Anyway. In other news, Jones, I want that inventory done yesterday, and the rest of you, it's not all fun and games, you hear? On a serious note, another radio's gone missing, and you better hope to God that means one of you's lost it, because stealing ain't a pretty word in my book. It's the third one this month, which means the amnesty on coming clean is fast coming to a close. Then there will be repercussions. Got it? What's strange is, you're all supposed to be working in pairs, so nobody should be able to get their hands on a radio without the other spotting it. When I find out who's responsible, I'm going to find out how they got away with it so long. Then I'm going to fling them out into the snow and leave them there. They'll just disappear into the night, just like all those radios. Harvard. Lead mine foreman. Right. Yeah. 5738. 5 7 3 8 5738. There we go. I didn't remember what the code was from the playthroughs or the previous times I've played it myself, because I didn't remember it. But okay, yeah, kind of got used to reading that. What would this be for? Ow. I'm losing blood, but it should be okay. Probably prevented to access the mine proper. Blah, 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 blah. We're not open about power. Oops. Don't know if crouching will actually help. Don't really think I'd stop her from falling that height. Oh dear. But we've got the fuses, so that's fine. Or defuse. Right, so now that's done, I'm guessing this won't just start up. Over the air down here is getting to me. I haven't read those instructions right. Right, okay. No, I didn't read them whatsoever. I knew I'd need to at some point. Notes. Yeah, ensure the area surrounding the 7 bloody blah blah is clear and yada yada yada. Connect and confirm secondary flow by turning the appropriate valve. Turn on cooling system to avoid overheating. Release excess steam. Begin grease flow. Turn main valve and confirm primary flow. Then you pull the lever. Right, so 2 cooling steam grease 1.